Today on the channel, we're going to check out this Yellow Fall 2 delay and reverb pedal from Donner. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to check out this delay and reverb pedal that is from Donner. It's called the Yellow Fall 2. This is a pedal that has delay and reverb combined in one pedal with a lot of cool options. I'm going to run this thing through my Steve Vai Carvin Legacy head, and I'm running it through this custom 412 cabinet. Got it mic'd up with a condenser microphone running through Pro Tools. So we're going to do some clean and distorted demos with this pedal and see what it sounds like, and we're going to go over all the features. So without further ado, let's take a look at it, okay? So first and foremost, let's take the pedal out of the box. Now, full disclosure, a couple things. I've had this pedal out already and set up. I played with it last night for a while just to get familiar with it. So I could demo it properly, but I wanted to show you what it looks like coming out of the box. This is the pedal here. Comes wrapped nicely in some plastic, and as you can see, I'll get some close-ups of this, but as you can see, it's got the delay on this side, it's got the reverb on this side, and there's controls for each effect, and there's some cool switches, some dip switches here on the front, which I'll explain here in just a moment what they do when we do our demo. I'll give you a full description. It's pretty nice, man. This thing is really rugged. It's solid metal, steel. It's got it's stereo, so you can run stereo inputs. If you're running a keyboard or some kind of controller, you can run stereo in or mono in. You can go mono or stereo out. I'm going to be running mono today. I'm running it just through a guitar amp because that's how I would use it, and I'm going to run this through my effects loop through the back of this amplifier, okay? So let me plug this in and we'll get some close-up shots of the pedal as I'm demonstrating it. Now, straight out of the box, one thing that I really like about this pedal is the quick start guide that it comes with, and I will put up some screenshots of this so you can take a look at it towards the end of the video, but it shows exactly on each side what each button and knob does on the pedal, and I'll go through this when I explain the pedal before we demo it, okay? And on the back of it, it shows you how to run it in mono or stereo, all the possible configurations. So this quick start guide is really handy, and it does come with some little rubber feet on the inside of the box too, so if you want to put some rubber feet on it as opposed to Velcro mounting it on a pedal board. It does have a 9-volt input on the back, so I'm going to run a 9-volt pedal power to this and put it through my effects loop. So let's check out some tones. We'll start with some cleans, and we'll start with that on the Legacy, then we'll move over to some distorted tones and have some fun. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I've got a couple different cameras going. I've got this one down here so I can have this on screen and demonstrate what I'm talking about when I'm changing the effects on this pedal. So we're going to start with a clean signal, and I've got this type of tone. I'm running my Schecter through here because it's got a Sustainiac pickup, and I thought it'd be kind of fun later to mess around with the Sustainiac with some reverb and delays, okay? So this switch here in the middle, this is normal mode off to the left, and that's when you can just adjust your delay times. You can do a tap delay like this, and then you can adjust the level of that effect, the tone of the effect. When it's in position 1, this is for presets. This button that's flashing is a preset button, so if you hold it for 2 seconds, it will save whatever preset you've got it dialed in on for preset 1. So this is a quick, easy way to access your favorite effects that you've dialed in. Now, position 2 is for preset 2. So once again, you set it how you like it, then hold this button in, the flashing button in for 2 seconds, and it allows you to save preset 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in preset position 1. I don't have any presets in here loaded. These are just factory presets. So let's take a look at the delay side first. Okay, so when we take a look at the delay, we're going to turn it on. This is the actual level of the delay according to the quick start guide and the time of the delay. So I can dial the time of this delay down. Okay, and this is the level of that. That sounds really nice. Now this is the tone of the delay. So if we bring this tone all the way up, the actual tone of the delay tail should be brighter, or the effects. Let's bring it all the way down and see if we can notice any difference. Yeah, that's a little bit murkier, kind of nice. We'll leave it right in the middle just because the middle is probably the most average, like normal setting. The repeats is how many times you want it to repeat, obviously. So let me bring the delay time up a little bit. All right, the repeats. I like it to repeat about 3 to 4 times. That's about how I like my delay setting right there. Now this is echo mode when this dip switch is up. If it's in the middle position, it's digital, and in the bottom, it is reverb, which is, or vintage, which is, you know, like a vintage delay. Let's put it on vintage. Now everything that we just adjusted here stayed the same. Here is digital. I really like the sound of a digital delay, to be honest with you. The echo, let me see if I hear a difference. I like digital, so we're going to leave it on digital for me. Cool, cool. All right, let me put on a little bit of gain on this amplifier. We'll hear what it sounds like with some gain, okay? That sounds really nice. It's hard playing, and I'm trying not to knock this camera tripod over. Okay, so let's explore some of the reverbs. We're back to the clean channel with the neck pickup, all right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is go over to reverb, and on the reverb, according to our manual, we've got our level and our decay on the right, which is pretty self-explanatory, and this switch over here is hall, room, and plate. Okay, so we're in the hall mode right now. So here's hall. Let me turn down the level and the decay a little bit. All right, let's bring this level up a little bit. That's nice. It's like this huge hall, but the decay is very quick. That way the level of the reverb doesn't get away, you know, your tone doesn't get away with that. It doesn't get all washed out when it's set really low decay. Let's bring this decay way up high. All right, let's bring it up, not max, but kind of close. Nice. That's really good. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's go to the next setting, which is going to be, let's see, what is it in the manual? It is room. So the room reverb. Oh, nice. Let me bring the level of this up and the decay up a little bit. Very cool. Let me bring the decay up quite a bit. All right, now we're going to go to plate. Let me bring this decay back a little bit. Plate reverb. My action on this guitar is so low, it's starting to splat a little bit. That's cool. Bring this level and decay up a little bit more. Dude. I'm loving it. Okay, so let's bring the level of this back a little bit. I'm going to set a preset. And I'm going to turn my delay on. I'll bring the level of this delay down a bit. All right, that sounds good. Now I'm going to hold this button for 2 seconds. All right. Let's see if it saved it. I'm going to put it on normal mode. Back to this preset. Yep, there's my preset. Now if I want it a little bit crazier, what I'm going to do, let me go back to this hall reverb. Add a little bit more reverb, a little more decay, and a little bit more level on this delay. And I'm on number 2, preset 2. I'm going to save that to preset 2. All right, so preset 1 is here. Preset 2 is here. Nice. Now let's try it with some gain. All right, this is a great pedal, man. I love it. Okay, so there you have it, the Versa Yellowfall 2 Delay Reverb pedal by Donner. These things are like 80 bucks, something like that. You can't beat it for the price. I'm not paid to promote these things. Donner sends me this stuff for free. I get to keep the pedal, and if I like it, I put it on the channel. So obviously it made it on the channel, so I like this thing. Very rugged construction. I think the tones sound great. I like the fact that it's stereo. That's wonderful. And I like the presets. The preset option is pretty awesome, where you can save your favorite presets. It's easy to operate. It's easy to read for blind dudes like myself. And yeah, I like it. Check it out. I've got the link in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.